Happy Friday, everybody. Got a little sneak peek of me there for a minute. I wasn't paying attention. Mary is here. Hey, Mary. I look forward to this too. And Rosie, how you doing, Rosie? She's that diamond painter girl. She is on those diamond paintings. Adele is here. Hello. Who else is here? Annie is coming in. I saw some more people coming in there. Bell. Diamond Joan, there she is. Lorna's here. Who else is here? Chelsea's here. Hi, Chels. There's Mary. Hey, Tamra. How you doing, Tammy? Karen B is here. Whoop, whoop. Okay, we have a special guest tonight, y'all. Hi, Lefty. Joyce is here. Y'all want to know who it is, don't you? The little ones say hi. Hi, Solomon. Hi, Oliver. She can't watch the chat because she's using her phone. Okay, okay. I'm on the big TV. Maureen is here. Yay. Yeah, this is the eating time for a lot of people. Okay. I have a special guest tonight, you guys. It's awesome. I'm really happy that he's here. Now he's not going to show himself that I know of unless he gets a wild hair, but my friend TJ is here. So, are you ready? Hold on. Okay, you're on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can everybody else hear you? TJ is here. He is who I am doing the Nitty Gritty Justice podcast with. Hey, TJ.
Hey, hello everyone. Hey, Chelsea.
Say hi to Solomon and Oliver.
Oh, they're watching?
Yeah.
Hi, Solomon and Oliver.
They're going to go, oh, is that?
They can hear me, but they can't see me.
They just got the biggest grin on his face. Oh. Now, can you see where I'm putting the highlighting the stuff for you? TJ Maxx.
That should
Can
be
you
my name.
can you see that when I put it on there?
Yes,
Okay. Now, can you see the chat otherwise?
I can. I can see everything coming
Okay,
through.
good. Okay, good. Yay, we're doing it right then.
I'm
Amazing.
kind of tech challenged, so I have to figure this out.
I am dragging him along with all of this tech stuff, aren't I?
Yes, and I'm very slow at it.
Well, we are going to talk crime tonight because I know that we usually do. I am going to go back and forth between myself being on solo and then back to you, but you'll still be here. We can still hear you.
Okay.
Oh, Lorna said she's really enjoying our podcast.
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
And everybody's saying hi.
I recognize some names from the times that I have been able to join the chat.
Yeah, you've been in our chat before, you
I
guys.
have. I don't get to do it as often as I want to, but when I can, I do.
Yeah. So usually you do family stuff on Friday night, right? So sometimes you can't join.
Right, or it's just I come in at the last minute.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, Glow. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Okay, so let me show what I'm working on right now. Show you guys how far I am on the sweater. Hey, Margaret. And then we will talk some more about, we're going to talk crime. So I had showed the back of the sweater, and this right here, this is where the indent is. This is for the arm. And that is what I'm working on now this is I haven't gotten all of it done, but I've been working on it a little bit. This is the front piece. And right here, see, this is where the armhole is. I just started this part to match the other. And this is how that looks when you do this front piece. You have the attached ribbing right here on the side. You do it all together at the same time. So
That's
there
looking
you
great.
go. Go ahead.
It's looking great.
Thank you. I haven't got the rest. Like, I've been doing this one along with let's do it like this. There we go. We look all professional. We do that. I've been doing the black one also at the same time, but I hadn't got any of that done. I barely had time to work on this one.
Yeah. There's been a lot going on, and it's the holidays, so that makes time even more difficult to come by.
Oh, okay. Almost got the back done. And that's where I think a lot of people are right now that are working on the sweater, that they may be on the back portion still. So, and that's okay. I had hoped that I'd have all the instructions out and we'd have it ready to put together before Christmas, but I've been a little busy. Well, we'll see. I can try to put the rest of the instructions out for those who want it, even though I haven't shown it yet. I'll work on that. I could probably do that. Okay. And as far as the book club goes, I have no idea. I think we're just going to be on hold with the book club until after the first of the year, till I have some more time to sit down and decide what book that we're going to do. I just don't know right now. But I'm hoping that I can sit down and go through and get a prize together for book club for this time. I have not got that done. I have, however, I am going to let's go back to let's go to here. There we go. Where is it? I have entered all the names in. Now, this is for last week where I wanted to give away the knitting stuff, if you guys remember. And I have all the names in and it's ready to go to pick 2 names. So, oops, there we go. So Annie's asking, how is my dad? Well, he's a work in progress, that guy. He's doing good. He actually is doing really well. So he was in the hospital. I talked to him on Monday and I thought, Dad, I said, if you're not really feeling all that well, which I didn't think he was, we can go in and we don't have to wait to go to the VA because we have a VA appointment next week. And are you still there, TJ? Why are you?
I am.
Oh, okay. You're just listening.
I'm listening.
Okay. So I was like, we don't have to wait. We can go down here. And he said, no, I'm fine. So the next morning, Tuesday morning, he calls me and he says, I need you to come in and take me to emergency room. And I said, okay, what's going on? He says, it feels like it did last year. I think I have a kidney stone. And I said, okay, I'll be there in just a little bit. Well, thankfully, I'm only 5 miles. Can you guys imagine if it was like before? I mean, last year I went up there. It was 33 days that I was there. Hey, Patricia. And I was so frustrated. I didn't know what was wrong with him. I didn't know what was going on. I really had to pick through all the information. I did not have what I needed to take care of him. He was on 3 floors in that house. I got him down to 1 floor and kinda got him straightened out and came home, and it was just a real mess. But got him kinda straightened out, and I started working on him. Well, I know it's winter right now, but maybe next year we ought to think about moving you down here. And he did. So he finally made his mind up. It was back in like April. And y'all know I worked all through the summer getting his house here ready. He picked it out. Well, I picked out one and I had to pick out another one and getting it all together. But I could not be so much more thankful that he's right here and that I can take care of him. It's just so much easier. Such a relief. Yep, it is. It's just such a relief to have him close. Yes, and it's Christmas and everybody has stuff going on. Absolutely. But I could go ahead and put instructions in. Let me work on that, Annie. So the last couple days he was in the hospital and he got out yesterday. And then yesterday and today we've been working on, he went to the doctor today, and they have him on oxygen at night, which I've been trying to get him to do for a while. And then they've got him on a breathing treatment. So he has COPD. He has not quit smoking yet, and he's been told. Everybody's telling him. Of course, it's his choice. And so he's not in pain. He's feeling better. Everything's going better. Oh, she's talking about the book club. Okay. But I do want to go ahead and pick somebody too for the book club. But that stuff's all over the place, so it may take me a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how much I get done. I can't make promises. So how are you, TJ?
I'm doing well.
You are making a sweater. I know you don't really want to show us. He's shy.
I am. It takes a while for me to crawl out of my shell.
That's okay. We'll get there.
I
But
do
I
have a
did.
story about the sweater, though.
Okay. Yes. Tell us your story.
It's on hold because I did a very foolish thing. And usually at night, I will put the knitting on a shelf, and I did not do it. And that is an invitation for cats to come in and play with it because they think it's left there for them.
Uh-oh.
So the sweater, if I decide to do it, I'm gonna have to start over.
What?
I'm gonna have to start over. Everything is like shredded.
Did you get your package?
No.
It's supposed to be delivered today. It's out for delivery.
Okay, not they're very late here.
Okay.
I'm in the swamps, so they have to get a little
It's in the swamp,
hero. Yeah,
y'all. It's kinda late out here usually too, because 'cause I'm in the sticks.
yeah.
Bad kitty. Tell us about your kitties. They don't know about your kitties. I don't know if we've talked about them.
One of them is my avatar. That's Olivia, and she's a little angel. She does nothing wrong ever. The other one, his name is Oliver, and he can be good when he wants to be, but he doesn't always want to be. And he is the one I think got into the knitting.
So you think it was Oliver,
I
huh?
think it was Oliver. He's a little
Uh-oh.
mischievous.
Uh-oh.
But I can't get mad at him because it was my fault.
Yeah, there is that. I'm looking for pictures. You could send me another one. So I won't have to look so hard, but I'm trying to find, well, here's one of them. I
Of
think
all
I
of them?
showed everybody. I don't know if you got any farther than this.
Oh, I got a lot farther. I split the top and I started working on the body. So I got pretty far on that part. But then I was upset, so I started doing that cowl that I sent you a picture of. I started working on that and I finished
And
that.
that's what I can't find it. I know you sent it to me, but I cannot find it. I guess I
I,
didn't.
I can try to send you another one. If
Okay.
that's,
That's what I was looking for a second ago in my chat, but I couldn't find it. Do you
oh.
see Tammy says, "Oh, come on, we're all family here."
I
Hey,
know.
Suzanne, come on in. I'm here with TJ. Uh-oh, he may have sent me a picture. Okay, this one is the cowl, and you said this one is a double moss stitch?
Yes. And I did that with the Color Theory yarn. And the color was, I think it was called, no, tourmaline. The color is tourmaline.
Okay. Which is a type of gem, I guess.
Yes.
Now the other one, your sweater, what color was that? Oh, Chelsea sent me the same one. Oh, it was in okay. It was in the other chat.
Okay.
I was looking in the wrong place.
I think the other color, it was Color Theory also. I really like that yarn. I've
I want
only knit with it. I want to try to crochet with it and see how it does.
Did you ever go and get some more?
I did. I have a ton of the blue,
Oh, you do?
the darker blue.
Okay.
They finally got more in at Hobby Lobby.
Eh, okay, I was looking to see if I missed anything. Okay. So that's our knitting and stuff. And y'all, now Joan, since you are here, I want to go ahead and tell you that I got my card. Haven't even opened it yet. So thank you, Joan. She sent me a Christmas card. I finally got to the mailbox. Oh, how pretty. Look how pretty. Hang on.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
that's beautiful. Jill, Mr. Fiber and Pets. Thank you, Joan. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. And then I got another card from someone else. And this card was wrapped in a plastic bag and it had the whole, I'm sorry, we try real hard not to upset your mail when it goes through, but sometimes accidents happen. And I thought, what in the world? And I could see part of the name, but I couldn't see all of the name. And then here's what the envelope looks like. It's just kind of both sides, and the top is it's a miracle it got here. But the cute little snowman, he's like a watercolor snowman. And then it says, Season's greetings, sincerely, Elizabeth. So thank you, Elizabeth. This is from Elizabeth Moore, and she is More Crafts on YouTube. Let me show that. More Crafts on YouTube. And she sent me a gift. And I'm thinking I am going to send a couple of these out with some of you guys. But they're the cutest things. She makes these and sells them. Y'all know I have bought a whole bunch of them before. This one's a unicorn. And then we got a llama. I thought that was a kitty at first, but it's a llama, and that's purple. And then this one is a purple one, and it has kind of like a. These are iridescent looking. Look at the gnome. Isn't he the cutest? So thank you, Elizabeth. I may go ahead and gift a couple of these out. But they are so super cute. I really appreciate that. And y'all go check her out. She is really good at these. She had quit making them for a little while because she gets into a funk and wants to make certain stuff, and then she'll get to making another certain thing. Then she goes back to them. But she's very talented. Okay. Okay. So where are we at? We are at 20 minutes. Let's talk crime for a minute then. And we will pull names for the knitting stuff in a little while. What do you want to talk about? What have you been watching?
There is nothing that I'm watching right now, but there is a case that I was reading about today. Can y'all
Okay.
hear me okay?
I hear you just fine.
Okay. I don't know if you've heard about this one, and I don't even know why I'm bringing it up because there's not a lot of information on it yet. But this British boy has been missing for 6 years and he was found in France.
Alive?
His name is, yes, it's a weird story. His name is Alex Batty. I have the article pulled up, but it looks like he was living in England with his grandmother who had custody of him.
Okay.
He was taken by his biological mother to Morocco and then to Spain. He was 11 years old. Somehow or another, either there's not a lot of information. He either somehow was separated from his mother. I don't know if he ran away from her or what happened, but he got away from her. He ended up in a spiritual community in France for all these years. And he said it was really weird and he did not want to spend the rest of his life living like that. So he ran away. And he was walking down a road in France when some guy saw him on the side of the road and pulled over because I guess, he looked like something was wrong. And he picked the boy up. And the boy told him a little bit of his story. He said his mother was crazy and he had to get away from her. And the spiritual community was, it sounds kind of cultish to me, but they don't
Sounds
really
like
go
it.
into it. But he said all he wanted was to get home to his grandmother.
Wow. And how
So
so
go ahead.
he's 15 now? Is that right?
I think
Oh, wait. So he's 17 now.
he's 17 now, I think, yes. And they called his grandmother and she's thrilled. She can't wait to see him. But there's so many questions that
Like where Yeah. What's he been?
but
Is this like gypsies or something? They have gypsies over there.
you know what? They don't really give you a whole lot of information. They said they're waiting for him to get to England and the police want to talk to him when he's ready, but the priority right now is getting him to his grandmother.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know. So I want to keep following that one because it sounds very interesting
It
and I
does.
have a ton of questions about it.
Okay.
So that what about you? Is there anything you've been following?
No. Especially this week. I did see that Maya's back in court.
I didn't see that. What for?
So this is the sexual harassment one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're doing a separate case for sexual harassment or sexual assault. Excuse me.
Okay.
And then we have people talking about the citizen arrest that went bad case. That's what Annie was watching. And then Joan talked about the eye drop murderer sentencing has been prolonged. What happened on that?
I don't know a lot about that one.
You don't? The eye drop murder?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Hannah Payne. And then I know I saw that come up. Cindy, knitting artisan. She's not here. She's usually been here. But Cindy was telling me about that one. I hadn't seen that. That's what that was. But that is a terrible case. I saw something about how that woman, what is her name? Shonda Vander Ark. Something about her throwing up in court when she saw the pictures.
Oh, wow.
And they're accusing her. It's her son who died of severe child abuse and malnutrition, and they're accusing her and her 17-year-old son, I think, of abusing him.
Hmm.
But I have not. All I can tell you is when I was watching her, she was like, she's very severe. She's very severe from what I saw. So, but I have not watched any of it. I just saw the stuff on my in my uh feed, you know. Oh, Diamond Girl says on November 30th, she wrote a 28-page letter to a friend wanting her to forge some papers, make a tape, etc. She claimed her lawyers told her to do it, so lawyers quit, so they had to cancel it. And
Wow.
that one is not Vander. That one is the um, eye drop murder. That's
Okay.
why it is postponed.
And I see in the chat here, Crafty Annie is saying starvation and ice baths. That's awful.
Yes, that's what they were talking about. Yeah, starvation and ice baths. Hey, Free Handly Maid is here. That's Nisi. Hi, Nisi. Glad you're here. Yeah. Well, I like your story. I like your story. The boy that got to go home.
Well, it's a happy ending, but
Yeah.
who knows what he's been through? I'm very curious to know more about it.
Yeah, that is right.
They have a lot of crazy people in this world.
I know it. Okay, should we play a game? We could play a game. Well, I say play a game. I don't really have too many prizes, but anyway, I could. There's always yarn. But we can see if you guys want to ask TJ what cases or ask him like what's his favorite case. I know that one. And um how he got interested in true crime and all that kind of stuff. Shall we play a game? That's very 80s reference there. Tammy said, "You said a mouthful."
Mm.
Oh, that's disgusting. See, I don't know if I really wanna follow that case. I don't know if I can handle it. I
Yeah, some of them are
I just don't know if I can.
too much.
She says, "Yeah, well, I'm old." Well, so am I guess. So, Maribel says, "Tell us about your favorite case."
M- My favorite case, you know it because I probably never shut up about it because we could be talking about anything and I go back to this case. I tend to like cases that keep you going back to them because they either make you angry because there's no resolution, there was no justice in the case, but the case is the Christine Schultz case. Christine Schultz was murdered, and the person who was accused of murdering her is a woman named Laurencia Bembenek. And this case went on for years and years and years and years and years. It's very, very, very complicated. It's one of those cases where there's a lot of he said, she said, a lot of discrepancies. So every time you revisit the case, you find something new.
Yeah. Down a rabbit hole.
Yes, but there's been no justice served, in my opinion. There's been no justice served. So I think whoever murdered Christine Schultz got away with it.
So that is the first case that I did on a Stitch and Crime on Friday night.
Yes, it
That was
was.
the very first one. And so, I don't wanna say too much about it because we are gonna cover it on Nitty Gritty.
Yes, and it's a lot,
It's a lot, and it's probably gonna be a two-parter at least.
probably.
Yeah.
But it's also a frightening case because there's a lot of corruption involved also, which
Yeah.
is the part of it that's infuriating. So, yeah, we'll really go down the rabbit hole on that one, but it's a very interesting case. And that was the first one that really captured my attention and wouldn't let go.
Mhm. And we would
And
that's another thing you and I have been talking about is, like, what is it that gets us pulled into a case?
yes, and everyone in the chat, please feel free to comment on this. What is it about a case that really pulls you in? What makes you want to know every single thing about a certain
Yeah,
case?
yeah.
Because we were also talking, there's a recent case, and I don't know everything about it, but it's the woman's name is Lindsay Clancy. She murdered her three children. And I saw a little blurb about this case and I was shocked that I didn't know anything about it. How is that case not making major news and nobody's talking about it?
I do not know. It's weird.
It really is.
So
It
tell us a
really,
little bit more about that one. Where was this at?
I don't remember where it's at. There's and again, all of this is recent, so there's not a lot of information about it, but she had been going through some mental health issues. She was seeking treatment for it. Her
Mhm.
husband and her family, they were all aware. He started working from home to help her out and just to be there to support her. And this one day, she told him, when you get off of work, go pick up food. She had him pick up food from a place that was kind of far away from where they've been there before, but it wasn't close by, right around the corner. She also had him stop at the drugstore to get something for the baby. I think the baby was like 7 months old. And
Oh,
so she has him go get the food. While he's gone, she takes exercise cords and strangles each child.
and then jumps out the window, right? Is that the one that jumped out the
She's
window?
she started cutting herself and then she jumped out of the window and she's a paraplegic now.
Yeah. And I have a hard time believing that that's permanent because now, granted, if you could do this no matter what coming out of a window, but it's 2 stories.
Yes. I don't know much about that part of it because they haven't really said. Like, as far as her condition, is it reversible? Is it permanent? I don't know.
Yeah.
But what was interesting was, and this is, they give you little pieces of information, but they don't tell you everything. So, one of the things that they did say was when she woke up after whatever, I guess, surgery she had, the very first thing that she communicated to the nurse was, "Do I need a lawyer?"
Yeah, no, that's not suspicious.
Right. And they also said there was evidence, they didn't say what, they didn't go into the details, But they said this was premeditated. She had been planning this for a long time.
Now was there something about her looking stuff up on the computer?
I believe so, but they didn't say what she was looking up.
Okay. And her husband worked from home
Yes.
because like, was it his mother that stayed with her for a little while or her mother?
I'm not sure.
And because she was having trouble, is it 3 kids?
3 kids.
Yeah, that she was having trouble with 3 kids and she needed help, and then the husband decided, because he took the remote job so that he could be home with her. So they felt like maybe she wasn't able to handle being home with these 3 kids for some reason.
Hmm.
But my thought was, it's entirely possible that she made him feel like she couldn't be.
Right.
And postpartum depression is her defense. Yes, that's her defense.
Postpartum depression. And if I remember correctly, she had seen several doctors and they did not diagnose her with postpartum depression.
Right. Yeah.
They diagnosed her with an anxiety disorder,
Yeah.
but not postpartum.
She landed on the ground. She was supposedly, from what she says, is that she was going to jump out and kill herself. And then she hung on the edge for a while before she let go. She had to let go. She couldn't hold on anymore
Right.
and landed on the ground.
And her husband, because of course she was getting a lot of hate online, and her husband wrote a statement saying that he forgives her.
You and I were talking about this and said that reminded me of Andrea Yates.
Yes. It's similar.
I got a new sticker and I altered it. It said grandma, but I put mama. My greatest blessings call me mama.
Aw.
Yeah, no. So I don't know. Now that case hasn't. Is it in court now, or is it just this has just happened?
It just recently happened. It has not gone to court yet. They, I don't know how they're going to do it. Her attorneys are saying that they don't really know what they're going to do because she is paraplegic. She's in the hospital still. She can't leave the hospital. So who knows when it'll actually go to trial?
They never go to trial right away anyway. It's going to be like a year at least.
Probably.
See, I said that same thing, Annie, with Andrea Yates in Texas. I said that same thing. I was like, I don't know how he could forgive her.
I don't
She's
either.
she's the one. I think that was 3 also. Hey, Sandy.
Because I don't want to get graphic, but I will say that it takes a long time to strangle someone.
Right. That's not quick and easy.
No.
And there was evidence. I want to say there was evidence that one of them, he didn't die there. They took him to the hospital, right? And he died at the hospital.
I think so.
So that was the oldest one who struggled with her, and that was not a quick death.
No. It's
Well, I'm not saying it can't. I guess it does matter how you fall. I would have expected a broken leg or something. It's weird to me that she's paraplegic, though. I do too, Niecy. That's why it was like, man, these are so hard. These ones we're talking about. Ooh,
yeah.
my knife fell out.
Well, Crafty Annie said it just depends on how you land, which is true.
It is true. Hey, Lori. Oh, you're welcome. You are so welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I saw that hers got delivered, and I saw that yours was out for delivery. And then I got one on the way to Chelsea. And that's Christmas. So don't nobody at her house want to know what's in there. I know, don't cut yourself with my knives, my wooden knives. Okay, should we pick one winner?
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to here, and then I'm go to, what is this one? I'm working on it. Hang on. There we go. Ha-ha. Okay. Now the first one I'm going to pick, and these are from in case y'all are wondering, where did this come from? Last week, I decided to give away some knitting books, some knitting needles, and there'll probably be a little yarn in there. And I have 2 boxes. It fit in 2 boxes, so I'm going to pick 2 winners. The first winner is going to be the one who gets the knitting needles and the project bag from T-Doddles. So, y'all ready?
Is it weird that I just want to say Wheel of Fortune?
Okay, I always shuffle it 3 times before I start. That's 2, and that's 3. Here we go. Maribel! Congratulations! Wow, Maribel, you are the winner of the first box. Awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah. That is so cool. Okay, now I'm removing her name, okay? And we'll pick a second one here in a little while. You are welcome. Congratulations. That's great. She has entered everything on my channel, and she just finally won some stickers from me the other day. So now she gets a whole box.
That's awesome.
I am just happy to give them away to somebody who might use them. So,
That'll be fun.
okay. Okay, now what's the next? What other questions do you guys have for TJ? Because you got them here right now. Does anybody have another question for TJ? I got something else in the mail today that I was not expecting. I'll
What's
be
that?
showing. So, and it rattles, and I'm being told that the rattle is okay. It's okay if it rattles. So, Donna was sending me emails, and it was saying that I had something coming from Etsy, but I hadn't ordered anything. And I thought that was strange, and I thought, well, she must have messed up, like sent that to me on accident or something. Because it's happened before where she's hit mine, and
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, then I went into Etsy. I was getting more emails about Etsy. So I just went into Etsy. Well, there was a message. Sandy says hi.
Hi, Sandy.
Joan ordered something from Jimmy B. New Chaigu set. Hey. Oh, you're not going to get them for Christmas? That's awesome, though. Maribel. Okay. So how did you get in it? We'll ask you that here in just a minute. And then Annie wants to know how old you are when you first started following true crime. So we'll ask you those in just a minute. Hi,
Okay.
Jeannie. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Nancy.
So I went to my Etsy and there was a message from Donna and it says, just disregard those. She said, I had to do something with Etsy and it wouldn't let me do it. And so I just used your address. I'm like, okay. And that's kind of what I figured, right? And then I get this. Something's fishy. Okay, which one you want to answer first?
I'll do the true crime one first
Okay, let's do that first.
because I was thinking about that. I think we were having a conversation about that not too long ago. Um, I really think it was the '80s true crime movie of the weeks, and I don't know if anybody remembers those, but they were really good. And in those days, that was the '80s and the '90s, so you couldn't go to the computer and look up cases. The only I was probably too young to watch these stories, but that's what really got me into them. I remember the Betty Broderick story, which we were
Yes.
talking about with Meredith Baxter Burney. They had a lot of really good ones. And the one that I was talking about earlier as one of my favorite cases, they actually had a movie about that case starring Tatum O'Neal called Woman on the Run.
The
And that was a
Lo-
really good one.
the Laurencia Bembenek story?
The Laurencia Bembenek story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barbie on the Run, right?
It was Woman on the Run, I think it was.
Woman. Oh, okay.
But you can't find it anywhere, unfortunately, because I've looked all over for it.
Ah.
It's not even available on YouTube.
Sandy, Dad is home and feeling much better. We're working on getting all of his levels straight and make sure he has the protocol that he needs. We're working on it. Okay, so what you got you into knitting and crocheting?
I started knitting and crocheting when I evacuated for Hurricane Katrina, and I was gone for 3 weeks. And it's very stressful, and you don't know what to do with yourself, and you just keep following the news, trying to figure out what's going on and if you have a home to come back to. And I needed something to distract me. So I was in Florida. I went to a craft store and tried to figure out what I wanted to do. And I cannot draw, I cannot paint, I cannot do anything like that. So I thought maybe I'll teach myself how to knit. And that's where I started. And I love knitting. And then I taught myself how to crochet, and I love crocheting. And that's how I started. My favorite things to make, I find that I like smaller projects because you don't really get instant gratification in knitting and crocheting. But if you work on a smaller project, you can it's a little bit faster than doing a big huge one.
So for me, it's like the crochet is much faster. So sometimes I like to finish a crochet project. It makes me feel really good about finishing something. I can go back to with the knitting one that takes longer.
Yes.
You see
Yeah.
what everybody's writing in there?
The burning bed.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all just hold on. Y'all
The
just,
burning bed was really a good one.
it's
That
coming.
was it was a powerful movie. You were 100% correct.
I know, Nancy. I know. And we just called it court TV back then. What's not true crime? It was court TV.
Yes.
I know it. Oh, Sandy, did you post a picture of your duster? I would love to see it. Nancy says, so just so you all know, we are working on the burning bed. That is very, very soon.
Yes.
It's coming very, very soon. There's so many that we want to do, but it takes a little while to do that and then get it all edited and do all the stuff, and then it's just like I haven't had time to put our latest one out. We do also have a YouTube channel now for the Nitty Gritty Justice. So if you guys want to look that up, we do have a YouTube channel for it. I need to work on putting all of those into the Nightbot so that it'll come up and people can go check them out. Coming soon to a podcast near you, very near you, very like right here near you. My guest is TJ, and he is my co-host on our podcast, which is the Nitty Gritty Justice True Crime Podcast on Apple and Spotify right now. I noticed that we were getting some views for something that was called Overcast. So I had to go look that up. And Overcast is like, I don't know, it's like another platform
Hmm.
where people can listen to podcasts. And I had not heard of that.
I haven't either.
Oh, they already Patricia, they may not know him by name or whatever just yet, but he's been the talk of the town. his 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 mobile home is where my beauty shop used to be. So it's right there on the main road. And I could do that. I mean, we could do that, but trust me, they won't have any trouble finding him. We're pretty small here. So Tammy says, yay to the burning bed. Oh, Montabelle uses Overcast. Well, it's you. Yay. Thank you. I had never heard of it. I had to look it up. But he was told today we're trying to get him some home health. And so we're going to kind of have to wait until next week when he goes to the VA for that, because they're the ones that will probably pay for it. But they called him today and she told him, she said, all you have to do is call and they'll find you. He goes, well, they don't know where I live. She says, oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you don't have the muscle memory. You have to do it more to have the muscle memory. Yep. Run, Bambi, Run was the Laurencia Bembenek story. Happened here in Wisconsin. Wisconsin? Is that
Yes.
Wisconsin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did y'all hear a lot about that case in Wisconsin? I'm curious.
Did you hear a lot about it, Sally? But yeah, Laura, I think it's a muscle memory. I think it's like anything else. You just have to find your own way. You have to practice. And whenever I'm trying to teach somebody how to do it, it's like, it's really kind of hard to say, do it like this, because maybe their hands don't want to do it that way. Their
That's
eye to
true.
hand may want to go wrap in a different direction or hold it in a different direction. So I like to show people what I do, but I like to have them kind of like find their own way about holding things and help them kind of work through that.
Mhm. One of the great things about knitting is that it gives you a lot of options. So if one way doesn't work, there's usually another way that you can try that
Hmm.
might work better.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Nightbot. She was a cop here and she escaped from Waupun, I think.
She did escape from prison and went to Canada. And then it got really complicated again.
I'm too spastic to knit. So you don't like having that two-hand thing. It's just too much for two hands, probably. I don't know. I like being able to do both crochet and knitting because for me, it means that I'm working all the different areas of my brain with that, you know?
Hmm.
And y'all, you just keep on. I will give something away here in a minute. Let's give away the second box. Okay, shuffle, shuffle, and shuffle. Maribel, you can't win again because I took yours out. What do you mean tri-stitchable? You mean like cross stitch? I'm bi-stitchable, but what is cross stitch? Is that tri-stitchable? I know everybody like, what's that? Okay, are y'all ready? Here we go. We're going to pick for the second box from last week. It's time for the green donut. Sandy! It's Sandy Michaels. Yay! So you're going to get that second box and it's going to have lots of knitting magazines and there's some patterns in there. Like I think I put some like crochet and knitting patterns in there. Congratulations, Sandy. Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. Okay, now you got to write that down. That it was Maribel and Sandy. I think I'm just going to make myself a note. Guess what color they are? I have it so bad. It's so bad. I got some new little deals to go on my cup. Guess what color it is? Guess what color the little deal is? I live my life in teal. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm going to stop it. Maribel was box 1 and Sandy M is box 2. Whoop, whoop. Congratulations, ladies. That's so cool. I love giving stuff away. Did you? Oh, I like teal and silver. I love that for Christmas time. The teal and the silver and the white. You're welcome, Sandy. She says, yippee. Yes, congratulations to both y'alls. Okay, now we were gonna, what was I gonna do? I was gonna give something away and I was gonna do, oh, I know what it was. Oh, I think you might have to. I don't think I will have to. She and I are having surgery the same week. Hers is on her knee. I'm hoping I get to come home. Mine's supposed to be an outpatient, but we'll see what happens. Okay, down here next to me, I have something you can make your sweater with. I have 2 of these.
Wow.
You ever seen these?
No.
You haven't?
No, that's huge.
Ever?
I don't think so, no.
You think it's big, do you?
My cats would be in heaven.
I know you would. So this one's called Sour Cherry. So we will educate you on Karen anniversary cakes. It is a super bulky number 6. It is 100% acrylic. It is 35.3 ounces or 1,000 grams. And that comes out to 970 meters or 1,061 yards.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sour Chewy. Sour Chewy. Hey, Gracie. Or is that Gracie or Adele? I think it's that is Adele. She's on her other account now. Oh, Tammy wants to know where you're from.
The swamps, Louisiana.
What is that? ERAS from your surgeons. Get the option to do ERAS from your surgeons. It's been a game changer for you with your recovery. I don't know what that means. You have to put that in here and tell me what that means. Okay, here's what I want y'all to do to win a sour chewy. I don't know why I have to say it that way. What's with me in the chewy part? Enhanced recovery after surgery, not the Taylor Swift tour. Okay. Okay. So glad you specified. She's everywhere. She loves true crime too. That's why I followed her with her deal. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Oh, hear that?
The food is good here. It is really
Yeah.
good. I can't say much for the weather, but the food is good.
Karen cake. It was sweet. Oh. But I mean, I'm telling you, you make a whole sweater. Okay. I'm going to mark the chat. MARK, go. And here's what I want y'all to say. I want y'all to tell us a case that you want TJ and I to cover. What case do you want us to cover? Ready, set, go. Oh, thank you. I know Mary was saying, she said, I always cheer her up. I hope that's part of it, my laugh. I try to laugh no matter what. It's just hard sometimes. Oh, Diane Downs and
Yeah.
Burning Bed.
Small
Is
sacrifices.
that not funny that those are the first two?
Yeah, I
There's
know.
another Burning Bed. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I really want to at least talk about that. Lisk. Burning Bed. Oh, Jonestown.
Jonestown.
Oh. Y'all are going to love our next one. That's all I'm going to say.
I know.
So here's what we're talking about doing, you guys. We're wanting to do reactions. So where we start talking about a particular episode, like a 48 hours, or a series like like the staircase, to do that one, that particular series, or something like that, and do a reaction to them.
Hmm. Which Tamara J is saying the Tracy Thurman story. Are you familiar with that, Jill?
I am not.
That was another TV movie, and it starred Nancy McKeon from The Facts of Life, and it was
No
amazing.
kidding.
It was so good.
I liked her. Yes, Lisk is Long Island serial killer. So in other words, it's Rex Heuermann, Gilgo Beach. Okay. Well, Lori, you're familiar with Ohio and Indiana. You're familiar with Delphi and with name something else from Indiana besides Delphi. The Idaho 4. Oh, I don't know enough about it, to be honest. You followed more than I did, I think. Anything. Anything.
Yeah, we run the gamut. We'll do new, old, doesn't matter.
Mhm. We also are we both are very interested in things like like you're talking about with Laurencia Bembenek, where
Mhm.
she doesn't quite get justice. And we want to bring awareness to a case that we feel just didn't go right. Something just didn't go right with it.
Right, and with that one, the person who was murdered was Christine Schultz, and she's often forgotten about because of all of the media attention surrounding Laurencia Bembenek. But one could argue in that case that there were two victims, really. Christine Schultz and Laurencia Bembenek, if you believe she is innocent.
Right. Well, Nisi's talking about the Idaho 4 because it's right. She's in Montana, so it's right up there by her.
Okay. Yeah, it's always interesting when there is a case that happens that's close to where you live and you're familiar with the places, and it just makes it more interesting.
She was cleared. She later fell out of a window and lost her foot.
Yep, she did. She had a hard life.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna mark the chat now. And we're just gonna do one, like one. I should have marked it sooner probably because we've got other things in there. Ooh, I wonder if Chelsea's the only one here. Where did I mark it? There's my mark. Okay, there's my mark. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, Karen. I didn't say hello to you. 9, 10, 11, 13. Looks like 13. Okay, TJ, you want to pick one or not? You
You
want to
pick
do?
one because I think a lot of people in here are psychic because they're reading our minds
I saw that.
on some of these, you know?
A number
We're on the
between
same
1 and
page.
13. Okay, we ready?
Yes.
5. Now I got to go back to the top. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Patricia! And the answer is
The burning bed. She's psychic.
she's psychic. Y'all are just blowing us away with knowing what we're going to do next.
Because now that's all I want to talk about is the burning bed.
I know. We haven't even we haven't put it out yet.
And I'm trying to not say anything because I really want to say something.
Congratulations, Patricia. Sour chowie. She gets a sour chowie Cowan cake. Okay. All y'all need to send me an email so I don't forget because I'm likely to forget because of my situation. Okay. Yeah, see that cleared off up here. I moved this one here and then it cleared off. Y'all see up there? It cleared off up here. Now I don't have them sitting up there now. Decongesting. You're so welcome. Hey, Kat, how are you tonight? Anything else you guys want to talk about before we go? We're not talking about the burning bed. So here's what we do. We kind of talk about a little bit around like some little aspects and say we got enough there that we really want to do a case. But then I do my research and he does his research and then we get together and we talk about it. It's like our true reaction.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked through our reaction yet.
No. So we don't really know where it's going to go.
Right. That makes it much, much more fun.
It's very difficult, though.
It's hard not to talk about it once
It
we've
really
decided what we're
is.
going to do.
It really is.
I'm like, we're not talking about that right now.
I know. Because it's all I'm thinking about right now. There's so much I want to say.
And he'll call me and he'll say, I know we're not talking about this, but
But I just have to say one thing.
oh my goodness. I was looking for a just too. Just finished attaching all the squares to the hubby's log cabin throw. Ooh, ooh.
I
Now
love
just
a
the
log cabin.
border and open. Oh, I can't wait to see. I've seen parts of it, but I can't wait to see it finished. She was working on it the other day.
I want to see a picture of it.
Are you in the Facebook group?
I don't have Facebook.
Oh. Oh. Well, you'll have to watch when I put it all up on here and I show the pictures.
Sometimes I watch the replays. I just don't get
Yeah.
to the lives.
Well, that is awesome, Nisi. Yeah. The last one she did was massive. Oh, I don't know how many of you saw Cindy's, I don't know if it was yesterday's, maybe her Vlogmas, and she had a friend over and her friend was doing a Sophie's Universe and it was all in one color and it was absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, that sounds good.
Yes.
I know.
Thank you.
I know autocorrect is something else. Oh, okay, I can do that. They're like, open it. She's not here. She'll just have to look at later. Okay, I'm going to open the Donna package. It's all about me now. Here we go. I mean, I know what the email said as a kind of a hint, but I mean, if that's what it is, I don't know for sure. Okay. There's a box here. And then there's a bag. Should I open the bag? Let's open the box first. I got my handy dandy little opener from Mr. Fiber. Y'all, I so messed up today. I thought today, what is that? What is that? Okay. All right, I'm gonna start pulling things stuff out. Oh, cocoa. It is the Land O'Lakes. I love the Land O'Lakes cocoa. I need to get some of this.
It's
But this
delicious.
one is raspberry and chocolate.
Mm.
Ooh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna be doing that later. And what is oh, it's a Kit Kat duo. You ever seen these?
They're delicious.
Are they?
Yes.
I've seen the blonde Kit Kats.
If you like mint, I love mint and I love chocolate. It's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, that'll be good later. Oh, something fell out of there. What? Oh, I know what this is. Oh, how cool. So this is from Amber. There's a couple other this is from Amber.
Oh, I love that.
She did this on her 3D printer.
Oh, wow.
Have you not seen her stuff?
No, but now I really want to.
There's the lid.
Oh, wow. That is so pretty.
I love this color of
Yeah.
filament. So it's like green and then it goes into like a purple, blue
That's all.
purple. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I saw her show this on their podcast. And then I got some mints, Redbird, and then it's berry tasty. Mamba
I want to know
berry
that.
tasty. Strawberry, I think. These are the stork candies.
Okay.
What's everybody saying? Yes, on the 3D printer, Sandy.
I'm
So
impressed.
have you really not seen her stuff? I've got two of them right there. Have you not seen? Oh, we got to
No.
educate Terry. Let me do this first.
Yes, I want to know more.
Yeah, we'll educate you here in a minute. There's Cindy. Hey. That's okay. You got stuff going on, I'm sure. Place for the stitch markers. Yes, that's an awesome idea. That is an awesome idea. I'm looking. Okay, ready? Something's peeking. Do you know that one?
No.
Will Smith. You
I
don't
don't
know
know.
that movie?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, y'all tell him what it is. Something's peeking. Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty.
wow. That's beautiful.
Oh, it's the owlery. So this must be the Winter at the Castle from her well, it's her Harry Potter club. You know, she just can't say Harry Potter. And this is the Selkie DK, 50% merino, 50% silk.
Ooh.
This is awesome. God, that's gorgeous.
I want to reach through the screen and feel it.
It's Men in Black.
Oh, okay. I saw that so long ago.
He was helping birth the alien. Something's speaking. Ooh. Ah. Oh my goodness, I needed this tonight. Thank you guys all so much for being here because it really has cheered me up. It's been a week, y'all. I'm loving look at that right in there.
I know, that's so pretty.
Oh, Donna, if you see this, it's my favorite. Now, It doesn't mean the same thing as it might mean to you because there is an owlery there in New Orleans.
Oh, really? I
Dude,
I don't get out of the house much. It's too hot here.
help me here, would you? Oh my God. He says, really?
I know nothing.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit about New Orleans.
I never go to New Orleans.
Oh God, that's funny. Now, y'all, he lives in Louisiana. He doesn't live in New Orleans. He's close, but he's not in New Orleans. Oh,
I
that
could
is
say a lot of bad things right now about New Orleans, but I'm not going to.
it's okay. Oh, I have had quite a few weeks. Okay, thank you. Oh, she did? Oh, we have to go watch her then. Yarning for a Smile got Donna's yarn advent. I know. I'm really kicking myself I didn't get it this year. Oh, you did too? Oh, yes, it's hand-dyed yarn. It is. I'm going back and see what else I missed here, y'all. Something's speaking. You I can't believe you didn't get that. You get all them references. I can't believe you didn't get that
I
one.
know.
Okay, I have this, this. How did I not know you were going to like these? That made my nose run laughing that hard. So this was like the first one I got. They're sliding all around.
Oh, wow.
This is a fidget toy.
Okay.
So it's articulated
Mm-hmm.
and
You know my cats would love that, right?
I know they would. And then you'll wake up and then I go, oh, what did I step on?
Yes.
But yeah, that was the first one that I ever got from her. Uh-oh. Do what? Sally used to live in Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Yep, have to wait until, well, actually, I don't know when a lot of them put them out like in July, June or July, something like that. Yes, this is TJ.
Hello.
Hello, I very much enjoy the podcast. I
Thank
visited
you.
New Orleans once in a business and was there when they filmed a scene from Runaway Jury,
Oh, that's cool.
Jackson Square,
Yeah.
Cafe du Monde.
Cafe du Monde. Excellent.
I've
The
been there.
food is good. If you're a foodie, this is a really good place to visit.
I know their snow painting yarn is gorgeous. It is. It's gorgeous. Okay, and then this one I got just recently. He's kind of creepy cute.
Oh, I like that. Did you give him a name?
I have not named him. Should I name him TJ?
Does it look like me?
My little friend TJ. But he is kind of almost creepy cute. So there's that one. But this is my favorite. Wait, yeah, this way.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. I love that.
And every bit of him is articulated.
Does he have a name?
No, but he's the guardian of the yarn.
Oh, wow.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Yes.
JT. Okay, could be JT. That's a good one, Lori. I like that. The sloth is now JT. Isn't he gorgeous though? And
Yes.
this is what I love, this color filament. That's what she made this other out of. Very, very similar. This little cauldron. Bridget's gonna, if Bridget ever sees this, but I think this is the same filament
Hmm.
as this guy.
Wow.
And I love this color of filament. But he just sits so cool
Hmm.
up on the. Isn't that cool?
Oh, like that. Yes, it is.
I just love him.
That's amazing.
Everybody forgot about the dragon because I don't really, I can now that I moved that yarn, I might be able to put him up here somewhere.
Reminds me of Game of Thrones.
Of course he doesn't, Cindy. Of course not. Yeah, except for children. Blaze.
I like that.
I don't know. I really haven't come up with one for him. And see, Donna and her daughter Amber are doing the Dragon Club. So you order yarn and you get a dragon, a miniature dragon to go with the yarn, and they both are the same colorway.
Oh, that's cool.
So Amber will make a run of them and choose the filament and all that stuff, and she gets the licensing from different people who create them, and then once they figure out which one, and she sends Donna the dragons, then Donna dyes the yarn from the dragons.
Very clever.
And it's Crafty Performers is where you get the. And Amber has her yarn on sale. I think it was yesterday. I don't know if it still is today, but everything was, all of her yarn was like $20.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, Fluffy. I like Fluffy. I like that.
Wolf.
Yes, Fluffy the dragon. Yes. Yes, well, we had a Tiny the bull, remember? Massive. Fluffy. Meet my friend Fluffy.
I think
Like
it's
this chin rub, see? Well, that's all I got. You got anything else?
No, I don't think so.
So Donna and Amber have a podcast, and it is Hurley's Hand Dyed. Lori keeps telling me I need to put that in StreamYard too. Puff, Puff the Magic Dragon. I kind of like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to put them all in a pot and pull a name out.
I know. Put them on the wheel of fortune.
The Wheel of Fortune. That's it. We're now calling it the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that's funny. This was fun. You need to come back.
I will. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to meet everyone too.
Yeah. Buff, beat the parents.
That was a funny movie.
Fluffy. Fluffy and Puff and Fluffy together is Pluffy. Man,
Fluffy.
you just wanna hear me mess that up. It might come out all wrong. I could make a real mess out of that one, and it would be funny. Kinda like when you're trying to remember your kids' names and you can't figure "Hey, you. Hey, you." Yes, they're saying, "Please come back." The
Oh, thank
podcast
you.
and once again, the podcast name is Knitty Gritty Justice. I think I have the picture. We have one episode on YouTube, and that one is it's the Tara Grinstead story, except we went a little deeper on it than what I did here. And the last one we did was Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and that one is out now. And then the first one we did was Natalie Holloway.
The Gypsy Rose one was a really interesting one.
Yep.
Creepy. Nice meeting you, Lori.
Are you going? Okay, good night. I hope you keep on feeling good. Yes. It's always for me, it's always fun to have somebody here with me, you know?
Yeah, this has been fun.
Oh, here we go. Well, Dagburn, I didn't put it where I can't find it now. I got too many Dagburn pictures now. It was very strange. We had fun with that though. And our Gypsy Rose episode actually was one where we felt the most comfortable so far. And we got a little snarkier.
And I'm sure the snark will continue
I'm sure it will.
as we
Okay, you
really get
guys.
more comfortable.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, as we get more comfortable, the snark will come out.
But I really, if you guys watch this back, I hope that you will leave us some cases that you want us to cover, any kind of things that you like when you listen to a podcast. So leave comments down below.
Yes,
And
please.
and please, you're more than welcome to leave us feedback on our podcast too. There's always a place below each of those podcasts to leave feedback on there too. So, yes, everyone. Yes. Well, not a lot. It is just really something. We really did not. We talked about it a little bit, Cindy. Not a whole lot. We'll see how that goes. We may do like a shortened version of that later on. It's just heart-wrenching.
Mm-hmm.
The kid stuff is so hard. It reminds me of
I
that
know.
Michael, what was that Michael something, where that couple they put him in the garage and they let him die out there in the garage.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't with that one. That one
Oh,
just.
that's what this reminds me of.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
it's
one was rough.
terrible.
That one was
Very
rough.
bad.
Thank you.
Okay. I am going to play our outro, and I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you again for a little while, I'm hoping to come on once again before Christmas. Okay. I'm going to try to do another one right before Christmas, but we'll see how it goes. But love y'all. Have fun today.
Thank you all so
And,
much, everyone.
and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Y'all don't forget to email me if you want something. Bye, y'all.